Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're interested in how I achieve this amazing install, please continue to watch the video. Hello everyone, I am back with another install. So this install, I actually received the wig from LUVME Hair. I did a hair review / unboxing. If you're interested in watching that video before this one, that will definitely be in the description box down below. So as you guys know, I like to apply my wig caps with the Got To Be gel and the spray. I just like to have a little bit of extra security. To each its own, that's what I always say. And so that's what you're going to see me doing here, and then I will cut off the excess lace, put my foundation on, and we'll get right into putting the wig on. I just wanted to let you guys know that I use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation when I'm putting on my wigs. I use it in the color 330, and don't forget that you should always wipe your skin off with alcohol before you go into applying your wigs. That just helps it to melt into your skin a lot easier. So let's get into the install. I like to use the Ghost Bond glue. I know that other people use different types of lace glue, but this is my favorite so far. You guys don't see, but I actually tried to use a skin protectant because I don't know if this happens to just me, but when I wear wigs too often with lace glue, my skin breaks out all of the time. Like taking off my wigs, I'll notice that there be bumps and all that, and I'm just like, what is going on? I used skin protectant. It didn't work. It is what it is. When I'm applying my glue, I actually like to use 2 layers. I know people like to use 3 layers. I feel like it's extremely excessive. It will stick like it needs to with just 2. So I definitely like to apply my wigs in sections. That just ensures that I am placing the wig evenly on each side. I don't have any, bumps, any part of the lace that's not glued down. It's just easier for me. I feel like this is a really good way to apply your wigs for beginners. It's easier to not mess up this way, just because it's like, okay, you did the middle first and you do the side and the other side. So that's what I'm doing here. Same thing like I did in the middle. I do 2 layers. I press the lace down and then I use a comb to press it down even more. So I'm just gonna let you guys watch that. When it is time to cut the lace, I know that people say, oh, if you're using scissors, make sure that you're not doing a straight across because it'll look weird. It won't blend into your skin very well. So I like to use one of those little razors that you can get from the beauty supply store because it gives those little rigged ends like that you need on the lace to where you don't have to worry about, doing all this extra stuff with scissors to try and get a nice cut. quick tip, I actually don't apply my glue all the way down and around my ear like for the sideburns, just because I feel like if it's applied properly, that the part that's like right going around your ear, it'll lay flat on its own. So let's get into me customizing the wig. I did this a little different than I normally do. I actually did not use tweezers, and I think that this is a great way to show you guys how good this lace is and the way that they make their frontals. A lot of people don't know that majority of frontals, especially like not good quality ones, when they're made, like each little knot that's on the lace actually holds like 2 to 3 pieces of hair. And so when you're plucking, sometimes it can be difficult to pluck the whole piece of hair off of the lace when you're using tweezers. With this lace, you can definitely tell that, you know, each hair was individually placed on the lace. So it's easy to kind of just pluck it right out. I did not use tweezers at all, and it still came out beautifully. So I'm just gonna let you guys watch and see exactly what I did, and I'll come back later. So I just want to make sure I let you guys know that I actually do not over pluck my frontals. I know that a lot of people pluck their frontals before they put their wig on. I do it after, just so I can see exactly how I want my hairline to look. And I just do enough plucking to make it look decent. I noticed that when you're wearing frontals, especially if you're someone that rewears your frontals, that over time it naturally sheds with like reapplying lace glue and redoing your baby hairs over and over. After the knots on the lace is bleached, the knots become weaker and it's easier for the hair to fall out. So you don't want to pluck too much to where over time you notice that your lace is balding. So when I'm doing my baby hairs, I like to try and mimic my natural baby hairs, and I use Got2b gel to do them. I know people like to use mousse so that it's not like hard and crunchy, but mousse is too watery for me. So I like super thick, big swoops. That's kind of how I've always liked my baby hair, so that's just what I'm doing here. After I actually put my scarf on and let this set and then everything dries, I go back in and comb back over the baby hairs just so that it's not hard and crunchy. But I just feel like this is the easiest way for me to shape it without having to constantly comb over and over and over and over to try and get the look I'm going for. let, you know, the lace settle and everything, I'm just going to style it with the middle part. I'm going to put some mousse on it to flatten it out and to, you know, define the curls a little bit more. I really love this unit. The lace is great. It blends in with my skin perfectly. You can't even see it. But just let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, and if you would order from LUVME Hair. That's all I have right now. Don't forget to leave a like under this video, and also follow me on Instagram if you're interested, and I will see you guys in my next video.